Since we were born, everybody told us that there were only 5 senses. And that's kind of true. Because our body is a way more complex than just 5 senses. And I understand that, because you're not going to tell a child of 4 years that we have 7 senses, right? And that's precisely the reason why we grew up thinking that there is only 5 senses: the visual one, the ear, the smell, touch, and taste. But now the real question is, do you know how many senses do we have? Well, would you believe me if I told you that there is more than 7 Now I want you to think in a button. All of us know what a button is, and all of us should know how it works. There is basically 2 planes of metal that when they touch they allow the flow of electrons of electricity, and we can make circuits with it. And for that, I want to introduce you the sensor touch. This is like a button, but it's a little bit more advanced. Do you see? Now I want you to imagine that there is millions of these around your body that makes you feel everything that is around you. And that the LED, it's your brain. When someone touches, you can feel it. And I'm not going to be surprised if there is another scientific that comes in 2 or 3 years saying that there is another system. Because the truth is that we don't know our body at 100%. And thanks to the nerves, we can feel. We can know what we're touching without seeing it. And thanks to the proprioceptive system, we can also have muscular memory. And that's how we can build puzzles even with just memorizing some algorithms. And even the vestibular system that helps us have balance, like this magnetic levitator with that cube. And thanks to all of them combined, is the reason why we can perceive signals and interpret them as stimulus. And all the stimulus are the physical, chemical, thermical, and mechanical energy that influence on us. And that's why we see everything that is useful for us. But we also, as humans, have limits, and we develop some tools that help us see beyond our limits. And the perception is a contribution progress by the one we organize our sensations, what we feel, and also we can have attention, and when we're attentive in something, we can, or being focused, saying in other words, we can react as response. For example, in a basketball game, when someone throws us the ball, we can catch them and throw them again as response. Now, do you see that everything is connected? So this is what perception is in a really big scale.